So continuing from where we left off, so I've installed or put in all the sounds from the sample library just to make it have a authentic sound. Okay, and where you find that is if you just Google Andy Narell Eliminate Steel Pan Sample Library. This is where you'll find it. Then you can get it for yourself. There's also some cool videos on how you can use it, etc. There's some history, if you're wondering. So what I also wanted to mention is that the drum kit, you can also use some authentic sounds that MuseScore provides. Let me just see if I can find it here somewhere. I think it's already selected. Okay, let's test this one. Okay, so for drum kit, the keyboard shortcut is a bit different, but I'm not going to go over that. I'll just do it. Okay, so kick, doom cha. So I'll have the kick on 1 and 3. Then I'm going to have the hi-hats, maybe the ride. And here I'll have the snare. Oh, it's still swung. Da, 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 da. Maybe I can just have crotchet here. Ta, ta, ta. Crotchet there, okay? Feels a bit much. Let's see what else we can find. It's much better. I want a rum shot here. Yeah, it sounds better. Okay, let me finish these bars. So rest, G. CE. Okay, and then I know that this is going to repeat. So Control Shift, select everything, Control C, Control V. Okay, the bass line can change here. Bum 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 bum, dum bum, rest para. Da ba dee dee da ba ba dum. Bum ba dee dee da bum dum dum. Zambaram. Zambaram. Yeah, I want that. Da bum, ba. Out here, bum buddy. Ba buddy. Yeah. Happy with that. Just gonna see. I just want a G here. C sharp. Going to chord 2, double it again. Okay, so I just want to maybe explain this, what I'm doing here. I'll bring the lead sheet again. So what I'm doing is I'm using the lead sheet. Let's see if I can do this. I can't. So I'm using the first chord. Okay. So this whole line here is still the C chord. Bam, 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 and then there it changes. There's a C sharp chord there into G, according to the lead sheet. Okay. So I've split or broken up the chord based on that chart. So if I do this here, you do it by Control K. Control K, C. Okay, that's a C chord, and then here is a C sharp diminished. Okay, that's half diminished. It's full diminished. So you see, I'm still in the C chord here. This whole, this entire place here is still the C chord, including the first half of the following bar. And then up from this point, I transition, playing the diminished chord into the G major chord here, G7. But that's according to the lead sheet. And then what I'm doing is I break that chord up into the voices and the bass line. So yeah, I explained this also in the first part one, I think, first part of this video. So you hear there's a clash there, A and G. So that'll happen. So don't stress too much over that. You can hear it. Okay. So C sharp, diminished chord. Something's out with C. Yeah. Then you land on a D minor chord. D minor chord, this is how I do it. I don't want to start on D because I said the where you want to best use the pitch of the pans, don't use the lowest ones nor the highest ones. You always have a sweet range that I spoke about before. Okay, so I'll start from F, the third, the fifth, and then over here I come. Also take note of voice leading, because you're coming from E, G, and you're stepping up one step up. Okay, so you're coming from E to F. And then here you're coming from C, E, and I'm gonna put D, F. So it's a smooth transition. It's even smoother when you have the C sharp here, because then you're just a chromatic step up. Okay. Okay. And you notice you don't even hear the clash that happens between the tenors and the double seconds. Okay, this will happen all the time. So I'll just copy it right through. Copy this, it also repeats. And then it goes to G, 7 chord. I'll just move this one up. I have my FA, I'll just move this up to B. And I have my 7th, the F. I can have the A as the 9th, but it's a basic song, it's a simple tune. Okay, it should go back to C here. So C sharp here. So here it should be C. So then I'd have to figure out what happens here. I don't agree with this. Goes back to 1. Can do this, which is nice. Now, instead of repeating this whole thing, because you know it's the same up until there, although it ends differently, you can just add repeat bars. I just did it for demonstration purposes. It just saves paper. Then you don't have to print longer stuff. Start there. So you're playing this part twice, but you're ending differently. So let's delete all this. So this will be your first time. Okay, so you'll make this the first time bar. And then here is your second time. Then you put your double bar line. Then you can end it, well, not yet. Because it jumps, the second time you play this, it will jump from here, this note, to here. And we know that it ends differently. E, D, C. Okay. Bum bum be da doom. And then here, you close it off. And this will be your section B. And then you use less paper. Okay, let's listen to this. Okay, so I don't like this clash here because it interferes with the melody. Not that it'll make a difference in person. It sounds like it goes la la la, la la, and then there. So just be in mind of those things. Okay, so yeah, that's part 3. At least you have section A done. And you can be creative, as I said, there's many things that you can do. Thing is you can control the volume based on what you want to sound louder than others. I used to just use dynamic markings to control the volume, but now Musco has mixer, so I can just control that there, and then when you're teaching you can just demonstrate or instruct the dynamics. Another thing which is cool you can do is pan. What I like to do is have tenors there and bass. Then on the other side is the inner voices. Okay, parts. See, there's your basic melody. You can edit this. This is for the tenors, section A. Double seconds, section A. Guitars, bass. And if you have a drummer that can read that. Okay.